again YouTube, Mad Dog here, welcome back to my channel. So this video is just a quick one. It's a little bit of, you could call it field craft, whatever, useful little bit of lashing or knot if you like, that you can apply to different situations. So if you've got something like this, a snug pack with a sleeping bag in it, or you know, your sleep system, whatever it may be, or a tarpaulin, or you know, a wool blanket or some ground sheets or whatever it may be that you've got rolled up that you're going to use for your camping expedition trip, bushcrafting, whatever the case may be, even just general sort of utilitarian uses this can be. And you want to tie it up with a binding knot, a jamming knot that's easy to undo. Then this is one that I would highly recommend. It's easy to learn, it's easy to remember. Again, that's why I'm showing it on the Mad Dog channel. Everything that I try and show and get out there is usually easy, simple and effective, and that being said, easy to remember. So let's get into it. Oh, just let me get into a little ways here. So I've got myself length of paracord, can be any cordage, this can. So obviously I've burnt the ends off there just to stop it fraying. If it was like nylon or natural cordage, I'd recommend tying at least the end off with some tape, stop it fraying. Anyways, so we just tie a simple half hitch knot on one end to start with, and ideally, just dropping it there, ideally we could do with an approximate inch or 2 inches, depending on, I guess, you know, how dexterous you are, of tail left behind that, in front of that knot. So what we're going to do then is just a little ways behind that knot, we're going to tie the same again, just a simple overhand half hitch, but we're going to leave it loose like so. This will pick up. So we've got a closed half hitch, a knot and an open one. Dead simple, dead easy. By the way, this is called the Arbor hitch, Arbor jamming knot, or the Canadian jamming knot, or Canadian hitch. So we take our stuff bag, move that to one side for a minute, and basically we're going to put our cordage underneath that bag. So we'll just sit it on like so, and we'll bring the knotted end up, turn that away from you, so you now got the working end facing you. So this is the working end, obviously, the tail end, and what we do is we bring the open end, the working end, under and through the open hitch, the open half hitch. So, excuse me, what we get is this basically. Excuse me for the shoddy camera work. So, as you can see, try and get this close up here. So, we've got the knots there. We're coming underneath with the flying tag end, the working end, and we go through that half hitch. Like so, dead simple, dead easy. And pull it all through. Like so, and what we do is then is just pull, cinch that down, and what happens is the two knots, the one that was open that you passed the tag end through, tightens against the closed half hitch knot, so you can really get some tight on that. Now really cinch it down and it doesn't slip, it doesn't go anywhere. Basically it's a, like I say, it's a jamming knot, it self jams. You can get this, as I'm trying to demonstrate, as tight as you want, to the point where it's cutting into the material and it doesn't come undone. So it's a nice little knot or binding jamming knot to remember when you're trying to compress, especially natural materials like wool, you know, that sort of thing, anything jute, natural ropes, etc. If you want to coil things up, really jam the hell out of it and really compress it, it's a nice one to remember. The big advantage of this knot is when you want to release it, you simply take that tag end, that tail end, and lift it up, and that releases everything nice and easy, lemon squeezy, job done. So, and obviously it's quite an easy knot to undo, so other than the fact that I've burnt the ends together. There we go, so all done, nice and easy. So I hope you find that one useful. Like I say, I think it's called the Canadian jamming knot, the Canadian hitch, something like that. The Arbor knot, as it's known as over in the UK. So we're left with, one open knot, one closed half hitch. So let's just once more, I'll get this roll of old blankets here, and we'll go again just for another quick demo. So we open as knots out. I'm trying to do it as clearly and as simplistically as we can, because knots can be bloody confusing, let's be honest. You know, you see all these experts on telly. I'm no expert when it comes to knots by any means. I only remember a few basic ones that work for me, but when you see these complicated knots, you think, geez, how do I get my head around that, you know? So I like to show everything over and over, and slowly, clearly. That's what I'm about. So we get our intended item that we're going to close up. We'll turn it away from us, bring in the working tag end of our cordage around, and thread that through the underside of the open half hitch. Through we go. Pull all the surplus through, which hopefully it says should close down when it's all comes together. That is on the first knot. I can really get some tight on that, and that's done. Simples. All I need to do is lift the tab up and it comes free again. So anyway, you get the idea. Hope you find some of these little tips and tricks useful. Try it out for yourself, let me know what you all think, and I'll see you all soon. Thanks for watching, take care out there. Mad Dog signing off. Yeah!